We're gonna get started here with Julie Doyle. Austin, come to you in a second. Julie, just to get things started, you seem like you got in the game and right off the bat had a bunch of chances and pressure on goal. Just what was Seb's message to you when you came into the match, and what were you looking to do?
Yeah, I mean, every single time you get minutes, you just want to make a difference when you're coming off the bench, whether it's giving the team energy, creating chances on goal, whatever you can do to help the team. That's what I'm going to try to do. Just give it your all. Don't leave anything on the field.
Austin, I'll open up for you.
Thanks, Jackie. Hey, Julie. Just kind of going off of that with the minutes that you've played so far this season in general. I mean, it's kind of been a bit mixed because you've had a lot of different knocks and injuries and stuff. So how this has been a very interesting rookie season for you, obviously, because of that. What has been kind of the overarching theme that you've kind of learned more about yourself throughout this year so far?
Yeah, well, I definitely feel like I'm growing in a sense of this league is just a lot more faster than what I'm used to. So I feel like I'm in the right spots, as you saw today, like creating chances. I'm in the right areas and they're finding me. I just need to be a little bit quicker, get that shot off quicker. And I think that'll come with more experience.
Now, obviously, you have a lot of other players in your shoes within the team, players that are trying to find their footing, trying to find that pace of game. How comforting is it just to have all of them around you, kind of learning together and being able to go through all of these different growing pains?
Yeah, it's great. A lot of them I've actually played with growing up, so that's also comforting. Carrie Bella, I played with on the national team. Kayla, I've been playing against her for 4 years in the WCC. So, you know, we're all going through the same thing together and we're leaning on each other. And I really think that you guys are seeing a new Orlando Pride. We're more unified and it really does make a difference on the field. And I think you guys can see that.
I was just talking with Carrie actually just about the offensive consistency. You know, it's been something that has been talked about with Seb, with the players, et cetera, for the last couple of weeks, just in terms of trying to find that scoring touch. What, from your perspective as a forward, needs to change in order to find that final product and finally put the ball in the back of the net?
I think we're really, really good if we just stay composed around the 18. And I think we're way more successful when we go up the middle and find those split balls through instead of taking those outside shots that, you know, it's a 1 in 10 chance of making or even getting end line and crossing. I think we're way more successful, as we've seen in the Louisville game, of Erica finding those split balls today. She found D and could have had a goal there. So yeah, just continuing to go up the middle and staying composed in the 18.
Kind of speaking of veteran players like Erica and even Maggie, you know, players that have good kind of passing vision, especially for you as a forward, how important is it to have those kind of players that, you know, once you make a run, you know that they're looking for you and trying to find you over top?
It's so important. I haven't really gotten that many minutes with Erica or Maggie, so I'm really excited to see what the rest of this year looks like, because you just want to play with players that are similarly soccer minded as you. And I feel like in practice, I've been clicking with those two a lot. So I just think the more that we can play together, the more you'll see success.
Just kind of in terms of what Seb's been talking with you about, you know, he's been with the team since the very beginning of the season, so you've obviously gotten to kind of know his nuances and what he's trying to look for from you. Especially, you know, coming off the bench in this game, but also in prior games. What has been kind of the overarching message over the last couple of weeks for you personally from the coaching staff?
He always tells me to manage my load because I like to go 100% and then I kind of gas out. That's another experience thing too, is just like picking your moments when to go full speed and when to kind of chill. And then he also tells me to do what I do best, which is like doing those double movements. So checking in, getting it in the space and behind. Yeah, that's pretty much what he tells me. And to work hard, obviously.
All right. Thanks, Julie.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, Julie, we'll wrap up there. Thank you.